Hey YouTube, thought I'd make probably my last video discussing my back injury. My last video was around like March or something of last spring, and some things have changed in the past couple months here, some things haven't. So yeah, I'm gonna put this out there and say this is probably my last video discussing this. I still get a few comments here and there about certain things that's going on in my life or certain how I felt at a particular time when I made that video back a year ago or 6 months ago or whatever the case may be. So I'm not really going to go back and comment on those super old videos because it's that's not really relevant to me anymore. You can kind of gather what you will based on how I'm talking. The way I look, is pretty good in all the videos, but just the way I'm describing the way I'm feeling, and that's really what you should go off of. Right now, it's hard for me in this space right now to go back and discuss how I felt 4 months after the injury, even though not like I don't remember anything, but it's harder for me now because we're coming up on 2 years here where the back's as good as it's probably going to be unless I really work it out a lot, and become like a bodybuilder or something and really work those muscles out. So yeah, having said all that, it's coming up here. I'm going to probably title this video 2 years with a herniated disc, and I would have to say my back feels really good. It's obviously, like I've said before, it's not what it used to be. It's probably not going to ever be as good as it was before, just because I'm always going to be thinking. You get a little gun shy with certain things. Like I've said before, lifting heavy stuff, exposing yourself to even minor weight, 25 to 50 pounds in bad posture. I get a little nervous doing that. Not like I don't do it. I have done it a little bit here. Lifting things out of car trunks. I'm 6'4", like you've probably heard me say. Bending over and lifting on heavy crap out of a car, that ain't very good, at least for me. But yeah, other than stuff like that, daily life, golf, basketball, running, no real problem. I'm out of shape. I'm really haven't been disciplined in getting into shape. I'm hoping, and then COVID doesn't help that as well. Now that it's going to be wintertime and the gyms are not a place where you want to be. I'm probably not going to be able to go play basketball. So you're kind of at your own discretion on how much you want to work yourself out. I did a little workout today, but it's a little bit tougher for guys that don't like to go to the gym and lift weights. It's tougher for us guys to to keep the weight off in the winter. But no, yeah, things are going good. I got my first job out of college here the last August, and so it's a desk job. And so, I mean, not like it's not there 8 hours a day sitting at a desk. I stand up and I go help people. I work in IT, but it's a lot of sitting, and I have put in a request for a little bit of a better chair. I'd recommend that to anybody that's going through back pain. I think that generally your employer is going to side with you on a reasonable accommodation for that particular injury, even if it's happened in the past. Like me, I mean, I'm healed, right? I don't have a herniated disc diagnosis right now, but it was an injury I had. And obviously, I think any doctor will tell you, or physical therapist, that you're more at risk to re-injure that. And you're definitely more at risk to re-injure that if you don't take care of yourself, you don't take the necessary steps in order to prevent that from happening again, which is lifting correctly. It's sitting in an ergonomic chair in an ergonomic position and just doing the right things. Don't stretching before you do go work out, before you do go lift weights. Just being smart about your body. And that goes with any injury in general, and just even when you're not injured. You want to be smart. You just don't go running into people, throwing your body around like you see some guys do in the football field. Looks cool, but it's really kind of a dangerous thing, and you just gotta be smart about it. And so when you're a guy like me who has an injury history, you gotta be even more conscious about that stuff, which is what I have been doing in the last couple years here now. This second year, I've definitely noticed. I think I mentioned it in the previous video. that your second year after you've been kind of healed up, and then you have that extra 10 months now after a full year of recovery to really get your body back to what it used to be, or at least close, right? Um, I mean, I do still have a little bit of a, if I sit wrong, if like I said, at work, I don't have the best chair currently. I've been working there for 3 months. It's like a chair from the 90s or something. It's really not very good. No lumbar support. If I sit in bad posture, hunched over, looking at the computer screen, it's not good. I mean, I will get a little bit of a stiff back. It loosens up really easy. It doesn't linger at all, but I definitely have had a few days where it's like, oh man, my freaking back hurts, or it's stiff, and I gotta go stretch out. I try to do that even on days where I don't notice it. Go stretch out, go lay down for a couple 2-3 minutes on the floor and just do some stretching, do some press ups and stuff. I'm gonna be doing that for a long time, probably forever. And I think even healthy people do that. Honestly, if you are in occupational physical therapy, you see people that have back problems or shoulder problems or whatever, and you kind of make note of that, and that's easier for them to take care of themselves because they do those little small exercises. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, so 2 years out, things are going good. No limitations other than just I'm smart about what I do. I don't have any physical limitations in terms of athletics, in terms of daily life, my job. I'm back to normal, practically. I'm going to try to work out a little bit more, just strengthening the back muscles, getting my core back a little bit, get up to speed. Just so, part of the reason I want to do that right now is because I want to gain some speed with my golf swing. I'm looking. All the talk right now in the world is distance in golf. Right now, I'm a golfer, and I want to be able to. I'm a tall, long guy, so I should be able to generate a lot of speed, and I don't really currently. And I think if I'm going to try to make moves in that field, I'm going to have to prepare my back, my low back, and then my core to be able to take some more force. Because if you're swinging violently at a golf ball, you can cause injuries to yourself. So yeah, November 9th, 2020, feeling good. Back is really in pretty good shape compared to what it was two years ago. That was the start of a very different life than I thought I was going to have in my early 20s. But hey, we're here. We got to play the cards that were dealt. So hope you guys enjoyed these little series. I guess if you have questions, if you watch this video within the first couple months that it goes up, I'll probably respond to them. But yeah, hope you guys, anybody that's watching this probably has had or is going through a back problem. I wish you guys the best of luck. Rehab. If it doesn't get better, I'm not a anti-surgery guy. Go ahead. If your doctor's advised that surgery is in year 2020, granted COVID crap is going on. In general, back surgery is pretty reliable, pretty safe. So I wouldn't be too scared about that. Those injections, I probably wouldn't do those again because I didn't have a lot of success. But I'm not gonna advise you to not do it because it could be really beneficial to you. That's a lot of the questions I get is about them injections and stuff. So yeah, rehab your back, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.